All right, everyone. Just want to give you the final update, or I guess this is your um, tournament meeting. So Sunday, fishing Otay. Boat check's going to start at 5:30 in the morning. Please do not um, drive a million miles an hour to get there on time. There's no penalty for being late. That's just when I'm going to start checking, or Bob and I are going to start checking the boats. Once we have everyone in the water, we will blast off. Normal rules: no fishing within 100 feet of the docks, meaning do not cast towards the dock. Uh, and then if you're at the buoy line, do not put your boat over, and do not, or you can throw over the buoy, just don't put your boat over. Also, it's smart too if you're going to fish near the dam and for whatever reason, you snake behind the tulies. Do not snake all the way back into the off limits areas. And there's signs posted. So if you fish all the way past those signs, you will be disqualified. Also, um, be careful out there. There's floating debris. The water is pretty high, and maybe there's a false sense of comfort, but there's still stuff in the water that could damage your lower unit. So be mindful of that. Also, the minimum is going to be 13-inch. Just get it to go, which is a standard. We know the standard rules with the umbrella rig. Um, yeah. Looks like we got a pretty light field this time, considering our past few tournaments, and that's okay. It's going to be fun nonetheless. At least that's what I'm hoping. Um, with that, there's only one flight, and so once the number is called out, then go ahead and get where you need to go. Also, um, gonna bring this up uh, just to avoid any misunderstandings. Co-anglers, pros have complete say of where you're gonna fish, right? If they're gonna put you in 90 feet of water, and I get it in the back that's gonna suck if you're not used to fishing like that, but um, that's what it is. So co-anglers are going to have to adjust, and that's what makes co-anglers co-angling hard. Yet also, you see some really good anglers that are able to adjust to the different environments. Some people like myself like to fish in like 6 inches of water, and other people like to fish in a million feet of water. It's just what it is. So um, don't want any issues out there in the water. And like I said, just co-anglers know that the pros have complete say of the boat. In the event of some safety hazard or something like that, co-anglers, you know, if the boat's going to go on rocks, jump up there and prevent an accident or something, jump up to the front of the deck. But other than that, the co's are supposed to be in the back of the deck, pros up forward, and vice versa. Communicate out there on the water. Though we have a light field, just communicate if you guys are trying to throw at the same one stick that has like a million fish on it. So, like I said, just talk out there. A lot of stuff will happen at the end of this event. So, drive through weigh-in. So please just pull your boat out and then bring it around. We will have there's going to be food. There's going to be drinks. This time, yes, I'm going to remember to put ice in the ice chest. Um, and there's going to be some uh, prizes given away, and also all the plaques from the season have come in, so we'll hand those out. And then also I'll probably talk about the semifinals and the state championship. Just another plug. Speaking of that, the semifinals, or I should say, the last chance qualifier for the semifinals, looking to do it at Lake Martinez, January, or not January. It's too far away. July 12th through the 13th is what I'm thinking. It'll be a 2-day tournament on a weekend. So if it's 13, 14, 12, 13, I'm not looking at a calendar right now, but I'll definitely put that information out on Sunday, and then as we progress towards state and after. But the key to that event, which I want to hold, is you need 10 boats. And it's not just 10 boats, I need 10 teams. Remember, this is a team event. Um, if I have 10 boats, one, I'm able to do the event, but that top team, that number one team, is going to go on to the semifinals. One will fish as a pro, and the other one will fish as a co-angler. No, you won't fish together at the national semi or at the semifinals, but it's just to ensure that we have one of each going. So that's why it's a team event for the last chance semifinals. You can double qualify, if you will. So say you go to state and you qualify and you still want to fish that tournament, you can still go and double qualify. And we'll work that issue out later. If you win that event, it would suck for that you hogged all the positions, but we may drop down to the second team and in that case, since you've already qualified. But just want to let you or make everyone aware that because you go to state, I know initially it was just going to be for those that don't go to state and don't have that chance. We've changed that, so now anyone, as long as it's a team, can go. No fishing solo. I repeat, no fishing solo. So if you don't have a co-anglers, if you don't have a pro, you can't go. So right now I know one team that's going to go. It's me and Bob. So, and I think Aaron's already throwing his hat in the ring. He didn't mention who his co-angler is, but I'm pretty sure he can finagle somebody to ride along with him. But we're going to definitely have to get the numbers up for that. So if you plan on fishing that after Sunday's event via email, let me know that you plan on fishing that, so that way we can already start making the preparations. Again, if I don't have 10 boats, we can't hold the event, and that's not a Nick Elliott rule. That's not a California Bass Federation rule. That's actual MLF, the Bass Federation, etc. rule. So we are lucky and are fortunate enough to where we could split the state of California into two, because normally a state only has one of these events, but we are fortunate enough to have two. So anyway, back to Sunday. If you are bringing someone, or if someone's going to be there to cheer you on and they're going to want to partake in the food, I ask that you bring $5 for them for each additional person, just to cover the expenses. Should be good. I hope you like the food. Switch things up a little bit. Well, maybe I didn't. There's still chicken, so maybe I didn't switch things up. But we'll see if you like it. And if you don't, then we won't do it again. If you do, then who knows? We may bring that back. Also, yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. Everyone knows the rules. We've been doing this for 3 events already. So I expect to see everybody out there. Want everyone to be safe. Want everyone to have fun. And yeah, tight lines. Out.